Nem hipocrisia, amor. Para, amor. Terminar de cantar.
Começa de novo.
Baby, eu te amo e te quero tanto. Deixa seu corpo no... Parou, chega. Vai.
Então, okay. So I have to start this. I had to start this live stream late because I went. Oh, my body's already sore. I went to an Afro dance hall dance lesson at BBCC in Culver City. BBCC is Brazil Cultural Center, and this is the first and only dance hall class they teach. And the teacher, her name is Ashley Blanchard. I believe she created her own form of dance hall dance where she mixed West African and Afro Brazilian with dance hall music and dance hall steps. So it was very creative, really advanced. She's a phenomenal dancer. Um, yeah, I definitely felt like a fish out of water, but it was your typical composition of your typical dance class here in LA, which is, primarily semi-professional and professional dancers. Then you have your token tall, awkward white guy who can barely keep up. I mean, even worse than me. And then you've got your mixed crowd, and then always you've got your front and center gay guy who just kills it and is pretty much as good as the teacher. There were a couple gay guys there that were just absolutely just murdering it. I mean, they were just awesome. So I added the quick stud. I think that's what it's called, the quick stud, KWIK, to the Kaiser Swayback from Swags, and it works. As you can see, it works great. I mean, the Mordax, it's so obvious that it desperately needs that. Look, it's even got the cutout on the scale for it, which they meant for the handle, but I mean, it just seems like a gross oversight not look at how well that flips. I mean, it's just perfect. Um, to have just a flipper seems like, a shame. Um, so I'm going to prepare my EDC for Blade Show. And believe you me, I am going to go mad tactical. Okay. Oh, my shirt I wore, I bought this from him himself. This is Feijoada do Salgueiro. As you can see, the
Ah,
very fruity, bald-headed black
é
guy.
dia.
He's Carlinhos de Salgueiro, and that's the
Sim.
Salgueiro thing. And they're one of the most important samba schools in Rio. And their pattern of caixa, their snare drum, is one of the templates. There's basically four major styles of caixa, and Salgueiro is one of them. Probably one of the most favored, them and Mocidade. Anyway, that's
Amor,
Salgueiro. And he is probably one of the top instructors of diva samba. In other words, um, he is one of the best coaches to teach women how to dance samba, because the female samba is very different from the male samba. And samba is very much dominated by men. It's very much a male dance. You'll look at, the top dancers and instructors from Brazil are mostly all men. Here in the States and in the West, typically your dance instructor is female, but in Brazil, that's not the case. Typically, they're almost all men. And he's very fruity. Like he knows how to do the diva thing. He is incredible, and the women fill warehouses to learn from him, because He teaches them how to walk. Like, you know, I mean, he is incredible because he is just super fruity. I mean, the guy, even the way he walks, he walks like the, I mean, he is just incredibly effeminate. He is the guy. So Carlinhos Chisaguero is the guy to go if you are a woman and you want to learn how to dance like a samba queen, Rainha de Samba. Go see Carlinhos. He will teach you how to walk. He'll teach you how to dance samba all fruity. He is something else. Okay, so part of going
Amor,
tactically.
espera. Você
Hey,
falou.
so serio. Partially, it's about showing off. One thing I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to EDC this fixed blade as a boot knife because I want to show everyone in the rest of the United States and especially to SMKW, daggers do not have special legal prohibition in California. I think it's a grotesque assumption. It pisses me off. I genuinely feel it is prejudice on behalf of sort of these other states who just automatically assume, oh, those California liberals and their draconian laws surrounding EDC and all that. And it's just not true. California has some of the most liberal knife laws in the country, and states you wouldn't expect have not so good ones. For one thing, daggers are not prohibited at all. Okay. Machetes aren't even mentioned, not even mentioned. So you can EDC a machete, and so at Blade Show, I think I am going to EDC a machete just to prove the point, right? That California knife laws are not so terrible, and also just to show off. Like, I'm just, this is one of my better knives, and as you know, if you follow my channel, I mostly have really crappy, shitty knives. Oh gosh, I don't think I even know how to withdraw this without. I don't want to scratch it. Well, then again, it is 1095. So I'll probably EDC this thing. It might be a little too heavy to do that, but I don't know. If you have any input on that, please comment below. Like, yeah, EDC this, don't EDC that. Also, probably I will EDC this or I'm not sure yet. Yeah, so wait a second. Yeah. So what I think I will do is probably EDC this because it's pretty much one of the cooler knives I have. This is made by K-Bar, also another 1095, but this is one of the more tactical knives I have. So probably that's what I'll do. It's kind of one of my favorite knives right now, just because it is so unusual and odd. And I don't know how common this knife is, genuinely speaking, because it's from Johnson's Adventure camp or something like that, where it's basically you had to attend a seminar. Well, I don't know if you had to attend it. I mean, I think it was available widely as well. Oh, yeah, it's also Molly, so I might go ahead and Molly this.
Hey, Marcos. Welcome.
Probably Marcos. Oi, cara.
Oi, cara.
I finally found 3 AAAs for this. This is the Duro Sport. It's just a kind of a no-name kind of thing, but it's for a bicycle. Also, I wanted to put it on the handlebars of my bike, not my bicycle, but my my motorized transportation. Once I get it out of anyway. But so it's got the, is that the butt light? What do you call that? A tail light? So let's see. I think it just has an on-off. Yeah, I think it just has an on-off. The only thing it has is this function. So let's see if we can show you. Yeah, watch. And then eventually You just get the little square from the LED. Can you see that? That's just the LED square. So I think that's the only thing this
Nossa.
thing does. I don't remember how many lumens this is. I can look it up if you care. But yeah, that's it. I'm just showing you, just catch up on some of the stuff I've unboxed. I don't think anyone's following that closely, but eventually I want to put all this gear in its own, little video. I think I might EDC this little pouch and try to just tactical the fucking shit out of it. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna put every old kind of fucking thing you can think. I'm just gonna like go all out with this. Just I need to go like super duper tactical with like everything. Yeah, there we go. So like that. I got to figure out if anyone has an idea of what I can. Oh wait, maybe okay. You know what? Speaking of, I'm going to do that right now.
Vai, Mangueira.
SMKW had quite the sword there today. Thought of you, Hollywood. Oh, for their broadcast. What did they have? I don't know. They showed a sword. What was it? Was it a condor sword? Was it what was it? Was it a cheap sword?
Mangueira, minha eterna mangueira.
I need to choose a. Okay, so I'm going to open this one now. This is the boot knife, overall length 7 inches, 2 ounces, 7 CR, TPE handle, leather sheet with boot belt clip. But at any rate, this is the hot pink double-edged sword versus. Oh, where's the other pink one? I don't remember. I put it away, I think. So here we go. Official unboxing knife, Frank Frazetta, Boker Excalibur 1, aluminum scales, the painting Queen of the Damned, front flipper, phenomenal action. This happens to be 440C, but the regular one comes in with a premium steel. The regular Excalibur one, and it has fantastic action. It really does.
Eu gosto da cor. Esse rosa bonito.
Claro. É rosa.
It's mine.
É especialidade da minha canal, sabe?
Eu sei. Todo mundo marca a gente em alguma coisa que tem facas rosas. É incrível.
É.
Eu acho bacana.
Bacana, sim.
Eu quero facas roxas. I like the purple.
Okay, so here's the comparison on that. Here's the
Oh.
Kaiser Swayback. So as you can see, it's just about the same. As you can see, I'm using my Kaiser. Get all that.
Hey,
that's after
Stan.
me attempting.
É assim que fala, Stan? Alô? Oh. Rosen? Amor, você tá travado.
É?
Voltou. Olha aí, tem gente
Okay,
chegando
let's
no
see.
canal.
Sounds good. Yes. Don't quite remember what looked like a long K-bar for $30. No way. No way. K-bar for $30. Hey Stan, thanks for. Oh yeah, I remember Stan. Okay, picking on me, Mariana. Hey, Mr. Hollywood. Okay, I'm sorry. I should post this. I forgot. Don't quite remember, but looked like a long K-bar for $30. Not K-bar. Okay. What do you think? What do you think it was? Was it just? Well, I mean, regardless, for $30, something very large is pretty much a good deal. I mean, obviously that probably means it's nothing but 440A. But again, I really don't think there's anything wrong with 440A. I guarantee you, if we took a 440A back 100 years ago, people would think it's a super steel.
Amor, diminua minha tela para as pessoas poderem ver a faca melhor.
Sim. É isso. Sorry, I definitely like this hot pink more. Then the other one was more of a flat pink, almost a lavender. This one seems more like a true pink, if you will. This is genuine leather, guys. So watch. You see that wrinkling? That's genuine leather, meaning they take the underside. So cow skin is like that thick, okay? And the top part is what they call the top grain or the full grain. And that's your really high quality, expensive stuff. So, Gucci bags and whatnot. And then they cut off the bottom part. That part is very flimsy and it's what's called suede. See how it's, when you get your strops, they have that fuzzy part. That's the suede part. That's the under part. And it's not very durable. And then they spray this like plastic coating on it to make it look like it's the top grain, but it's not. So that's what genuine leather is. That's why they're able to provide these so inexpensively, because they use genuine leather. Genuine leather is barely leather. Okay. So I will definitely EDC this, and I'm thinking maybe I'll EDC it right here. What do you think, guys? Is that the business? There we go.
Abriu?
What do you think? I'm building my EDC kit for, what's this say? It's feasible. What does this say? Barcode 3922, 12-ounce canvas. Let's say on here. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull this sucker off.
Amor, chega mais perto, eu não enxergo. O que é isso? É uma bolsa?
É bolsa. É bolsa pra cintura, né? I just realized there's two straps. There's a strap here and then another one on top. Not sure what that's for or how that works. I don't see what the point of that is. If anyone has an idea what that's supposed to be, I'm curious. I don't know why they would have a double. I mean, I don't know if that's supposed to be for double security. I'm not sure. And what does this say on here? We produce most popular of jeans during the something. I can't read that. I don't know if that's legible to anybody. Okay, so let's close that so I don't kill myself. Let's close that so I don't kill myself. And so, okay, so here's my EDC kit. Cup, rubber dime, boot knife, hot pink, of course. What else should I add? I'm going to need to add a tactical. Well, no, this isn't a tactical pen. This is a bally pen. So I'll probably need to add that somewhere.
Fashionista brega. Fashionista brega.
É super brega, né? É tactical, né?
Marcos falou que você é fashionista.
Oh, wait, sorry. The fashionista, yeah. The tactical fashionista. Let's see. I'm gonna need to add like a flashlight. I'm gonna need to add. Should I add this? Oh, what else is I need to add a tactical, like a tactical pen, and then this Balio. It's got a clip. Maybe I should clip it. Oh wait, no, that won't do. Maybe I'll have to add it like. No, that won't do either. There. Balio. Okay. So I got that so far. What else? The other thing I need to take is this, because I'm not going to be able to stand very long. So I'm going to take this. It's a cane/chair. So it folds out like Like how? Wait, why is this extending? What the heck? Okay, so how does this work? Oh yeah, here. There, see? Now it's a chair. Yay! Not very comfortable by any means, of course not. But oh wow, each of these extends. You can actually have it seated up relatively high. I just realized that. How did I not know that? Okay, so that'll be part of my Blade Show West EDC. So anyone have a anyone know whether I should EDC both of these or just one or the other or none? I mean, this is a fixed blade knife. This is a machete. Well, it's a parang, which is sort of like a in between a machete and a. Oh, and for the neck knife, I should probably take Cthulhu. What do you think?
Frozen. Oh my God.
Probably.
Amor, você tá travando muito. Sua internet ruim.
Travando ainda? Okay, let's
Voltou.
see. Hi. Pink is actually good color for knife handle in case you drop it someplace easy to locate. True. Stan, it's easy to locate if you drop it, and B, especially with common knives, everyone's gonna know which one's. I mean, it's like, oh, pink knife must be Charles's because who fuck else is gonna have a pink knife, right? Right? Who else is gonna have the glow in the dark minimalist? You know, you figure there's gonna be hundreds of guys there with the minimalist. I'll probably have the only glow in the dark one, right? So yeah, I think there's some practicality to pink because I know that nobody else is gonna have the pink. So yeah, there's that. Exactly. Good. Thanks. And yeah, Marcus, I wish you remember what the sword was. I can't really look it up right now as I'm broadcasting because I need to continue yapping away. Oh yeah, you know what? Speaking of, I ought to. Speaking of pink, I also have. Holy shit! What the fuck was that? Oh, I also have this. Okay. So this is you wear it around your neck like this. It's for like watching movies and stuff when you're laying in bed. But I'm thinking of using this to live stream or maybe just record. I don't know. I'm gonna look so fucking ridiculous. I can't wait. I can't wait. People are just gonna be like, "Who the fuck is that freak?" And I'm gonna be like, "Welcome to LA, bitches." You know, Marcos. I can't remember where do you live. I keep forgetting, and I'm sorry. I forgot. But are you in California? I don't remember. So, what else? What else am I going to EDC? I mean, should I EDC an axe? Oh, that would be fucking hilarious. You know what? I might. You know what? I just might do that. Oh, I will probably EDC my tactical binder or whatever. Actually, you know, I will for sure because I'm actually going to take some note. I'm going to take my notepad and so I'm going to bring this is going to be tactical. So I'm just going to be like super tactical out there. Just you are going to shit yourself. Hey, bro, what's up? You just got home? Can I call you back? I'm in the middle of something real quick. Is it cool? Yeah. All right. Talk to you a bit. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, my morale patches. Here we go. One day or day one, you decide. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a morale patch. So let me go ahead and throw that on here. So one day or day one. So I'm gonna throw that. Let's see. I've got that one oriented that way. Maybe I'll orient this way. What do you think? Okay, fine.
Oh.
Done. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. I love that one.
Amor, mensagem.
Okay. Mensagem. Let's see. Exactly. I have. Oh wait, hold on. Let me post this up so people can see, and then I have seen people at work paint their tools pink for sale. Exactly. Because no one else is. Oh, you're near Modesto. That's too far away from LA. I don't know if you're willing to drive down for that. I mean, it's drivable. I've made that drive a million friggin' times. You have strict lives on now's in California or just firearms? Yeah. Oh, you probably missed the beginning. Only for firearms. And laws on knives in California are really quite liberal, really quite lenient, and that's why I'm making a point of it. I'm planning on carrying a machete to show you that they're literally not even mentioned in the law. So you can carry machete all day long. And I'm going to carry around a double-edged blade because in California law, they don't make any special prohibition. They say a double-edged dagger, aka dirk, is nothing but a fixed blade. And then they go on about what the specific limitations on fixed blades are, but they don't make any special classification of double edge. Double edge is literally nothing else but a fixed blade, period. So I'm tired of people assuming that so many knife retailers will refuse to send us double-edged blades, which is like, I mean, I know they have lawyers. I cannot understand why they refuse to. I don't know. It just pisses me off. Like, their job is to know these things, and they're convinced. Their lawyers are convinced that if the plan doesn't work, change the plan, not the goal. So I like that. That's awesome too. Wait, and then this one is life begins at the end of your comfort zone. So there's 3. Looks like I'm going to need to buy more of these just to fill up this patch here. So there's 3. How's that look? Looks pretty cool, right? Okay, so. Oh, each of these had a 66, 86, 66, 84, 66, 87. Oh, okay. If the plan doesn't work, life begins at the end, and one day or day one. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so they each have their own little thing. Oh yeah, tops. Let's see how they're night. Oh wow, that's a good whistle. Good for tops.
Isso é legal.
É muito legal, né?
Amor.
Glow in the dark paracord. I should bring glow in the dark paracord. Foul.
Amor, mostra aquela faca de novo que parece uma
exactly.
cobra.
Knives aren't too bad. As long as they are on your hip, it's cool. Right on. Yeah, so I want to kind of do a demonstration. There's going to be a lot of other knife channels there. I want to show them, like, please, guys, we can do double-edged. Don't even mention machetes. I mean, and that's why, actually, you can quite literally walk down the street, and yes, you can carry a sword. You can literally carry a sword. Now, I'm not going to do that because 100% chance LAPD is going to pull you over and say, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?" You know? Now, what I'm doing is not illegal, but the last thing I want to do is have a run-in with the LAPD and have them fucking shoot me for no reason, you know? So yeah, I mean, you can walk around with a sword. In fact, there was a famous incident of a fucking disgruntled Ralph's worker in Irvine who went into his old workplace, fucking beheaded a guy with a katana. I think killed a couple other people, injured other people. You know, there is no law against carrying a fucking sword in California. So that happened. Let me grab out my notebook because I took some notes earlier of what I want to EDC.
Okay, then. Good night.
Anybody? Okay,
And
everyone have a good night. I have to go to bed for work in the morning. I'm a couple hours ahead of you guys. Yeah, exactly. Thanks. I didn't mean to do it this late. I had a dance class, and I got to be up early tomorrow because my friend is running a temperature right now, and he's recovering from a bone marrow transplant for leukemia, and so I have to get up first thing in the morning and take him to the hospital. So,
o que faz? Que silêncio do
okay,
nada.
so that's all the ideas I have so far. Hopefully, if anyone's watching the rebroadcast of this, they could chime in on what else you think I should EDC. More than likely, I'm going to EDC my pink paracord bracelet, of course, just to match
Que,
all the other pink gear. I don't have
que
any
trem
pink
rosa é
shirts.
esse? Que trem
Well,
rosa é esse? Esse negócio rosa que você mostra. Ah,
é
tá.
isso. É
Ah,
isso.
tá. Você mostrou muito
Ah,
rápido. Não deu para
ah,
ver. Mostra aquela faca com formato de cobra, aquela que eu gosto.
isso. Tá.
Tem muito tempo que você não mostra ela.
Okay, so this is Mariana's favorite blade.
Yeah, my favorite.
The Chris, the Tylite Chris special
Oh,
edition. This is the last special edition Lynn Thomas, limited number 0495 of, I don't know how many were made, 1,000? I don't know. But there it is. Decent action. I'm not getting it to flick very well. Let's see. Yeah, the lock bar liner. This has some serious errors in its construction. They made the liner too short. They should have extended it longer. I mean, the liner is longer, but they should have. I mean, it's just too stiff, so it's very hard to deactivate the liner lock, and it doesn't flip that great. Also, they missed a huge opportunity to turn it into a true Chris. And you see how offset that is? Had they nested that, it would have given people the opportunity to go ahead and sharpen this side themselves so that you can have a true Chris. I think that's a huge mistake. I wish there was some way I knew how to modify knives so that I could go ahead and figure out a way to do that, because that would make this knife next to perfect. Well, not perfect, but it would dramatically improve it. I mean, this is quite a failed knife in a lot of ways, frankly. But I might go ahead and EDC this sucker just to, I mean, Blade Show West is a time to show off. I'm thinking of maybe I will. This is a limited edition after all, so it's fairly special. Um, Damn, I keep freezing, huh? Her Dungeons and Dragons dagger. Yeah, it's a Chris. And, obviously, if you're not into knives and you've never seen a Chris, that's got to be one of the most dramatic. And as you can imagine, I mean, the effectiveness of something like this is pretty considerable, God, that thing just hurts my finger. It's terrible,
Aí,
terrible
compadre.
design. Real huge oversight. They should have fixed it before they put out the Lynn Thompson special edition. Again, really massive oversight as far as I'm concerned. What else should I include in my EDC? Um, so I'm gonna try and bring like the most tactical backpack I have, and what else? Oh, I've got tons of gear that I haven't unpacked yet. I mean, admittedly, a lot of it is kind of lame stuff. I mean, I've got my home front here still, CRKT home front field strip technology, but I've got plenty of other field strip. I've got the Gerber Defender rail mount. This thing is, I use these a lot. I have my O light on one of them. What the heck is this doing in here? Okay, I have an MTech. Yay! Look at this silly ass MTech. Why I keep getting these MTechs?
Ui, eu vou deitar. Ui,
It's hilarious. Look at that MTech. So, this is a perfect example of this is not genuine leather. This is just leather. This is what you would call suede. See how it's real shaggy? This is that crappy underside of the cow skin. So this is the really cheap stuff, which is why MTech is able to offer something like that, with a leather handle, because they're using the cheap part of the cow skin. Gosh, I forgot I had these in here. What is? Oh, whoa! Oh, I know what this is. This is the Rough Rider Factory Second. Maybe the tarnished brass is the factory second. Maybe the fit and finish. I can't quite figure out why the fit and finish is not great, but I can't imagine that would exclude it from being released. So I'm not quite sure why these are factory seconds. There's some really bad tarnishing on the leather. Why does that have a big ass gouge in it? That's awful. I don't know. It's questionable fit and finish, questionable quality, but it's not the worst. But this is SMKW's factory second. Um, it's not available in a non-factory second, so I think they figured the whole run of them was no good. Um, they're probably very displeased with. That's terrible. It's got the full-on gouge in it. Oh, I forgot. This is in here. Okay, this is the UST Bowl. So, old time Whittler and the old timer switch it. You've got the plastic blade that you switch out a bone saw, drop point, clip point, and some sort of a skinner, and that's a gut hook skinner. So, with the dangle sheath, I haven't opened that yet, but again, I don't see the point of opening that anytime soon. And then, let's see, I've got a whole bunch of Gerber stuff in here. What do I have in here? I have the tri-tip bandana / devour. Yeah, see, here's another Defender. Yeah, I have this exact one that I have with my O light. Here's a pry tool. What's this? Oh, just another replacement thing. Oh, this is why. Okay, so people want to talk shit on Gerber. Here's why Gerber. I don't know anyone that does. It's overpriced, yeah, but I don't know anyone else that's doing, whatever, a high end, whatever, tether line. But basically, this is great for your EDC gear. you know, I should break this out and just go crazy with like these tether lines, like every single piece of gear I'm going to put on one of these. I would, you know what? I think I might do that. And then this, you know, this is a fantastic piece of kit. Like, I have gotten this into so many places that wouldn't normally allow a knife. And I've used it so many times when I've needed to cut something open and you know, flipping out my EDC blade is not going to be appropriate. I've used this so many times. In fact, when I met Lizzo's sister, this is the knife I used. Anyway, that's a whole nother story too. But oh, I've got the Gerber splice. I didn't realize I had that. You know, well, I kind of did, but I sort of forgot as well. But I need to compare it to the Trade, or not Trade, the whatchamacallit, the SOG one. Where the hell is it? I haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to compare the Gerber splice with the SOG. What did they call it? Snippet? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, and then I've got the Gerber curve. So I need to break these all out too eventually. Yeah, let's see. Anyway, these do not need to be open. Let's see. Okay, well, I just emptied one of these. There we go.
Here you go. Eu
Okay.
tô viajando aqui. Eu tô até esquecendo que eu tô no meio de uma live.
Você esqueci?
É, eu tô viajando aqui, olhando pro nada.
Nossa. Okay, Rough Rider Marine Combat Sword. You're kidding me. They got that back in stock? Okay, that's great news. Oh, what a relief, because that sucker sold out everywhere and people love it because, once again, $30 for a frigging sword, you know, that's fantastic news. Thank you so much for telling me. I'm going to put that into my cart ASAP because that sucker sold out friggin' everywhere. And then I had put it in my cart over at, what is it called? Chicago Knife Works. And then before I could click send, it was gone. So that was the last place that I saw that it was available. So that's fantastic news that they've got that back in production. Hell, if I had that, I would probably EDC that at the thing just to make a point, you know, because everybody knows that sword. That would be frigging hilarious. I won't be taking my Okay. What I will not be taking is I will not be taking this. My blood, I think they call it the blood sword or something. I forgot. What's it called? The I don't know, Fantasy Master. I think it's called the blood sword or something stupid like that. And I can feel like this is, you see, this is already moving. Like, this is not gonna last. I mean, if I swung this a few times, I think this wrapping would all come undone. I mean, I should carry this just to be a super duper douche, but again, the last thing I want is LAPD giving me a hard time, you know? Well, Long Beach is not LAPD. It's in LA County, but Long Beach has its own police. But once again, yeah, just the last thing I want to do is attract too much unwanted attention. You know, some, but not from those people. Well, I probably should. I really should EDC this just to be a super douchebag. Look at that. Oh my god, how fucking hilarious would it be if I EDC that? I'd be the star of Blade Show West. Like, remember that fucking guy that carried that fantasy sword? That would be so fucking funny. Okay, so that happened. You know, I need to really consider that. I think I very much I fucking think I might. I'm gonna be carrying around like 50 pounds of gear, which is fine. Like I don't care. Fuck it. You know, it's the show must go on. You know, a Chinese prepper. Oh, 不过我是
Oh, meu Deus.
Well, welcome, 你好. I forgot how to say welcome. Yeah, all my Mandarin's gone right out the door, and he's writing in simplified, which I don't know. So thanks for joining us. He must have saw the prepper thing. He must have EDC'd prepper. What else? I mean, I should EDC this kind of stuff too, and just like break it out. Like, yeah, I got my bowl. Hand me my food, peasant. You know. Anyway.
Olha, alguém escreveu, a
You don't
chinese.
know Chinese very well, right? No. 不说，不说。我是韩国人，我不是中国人. You don't know Chinese very well. That's okay. You can speak English. I can do it. Good. Thanks. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you can sub to my channel as well. What else have I got to show? I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to take this machete. What do you think? Tramontina, lembra? I'm wondering if I should take this Tramontina instead of the. All right. What do you think? That make more sense. I think that would demonstrate what demonstrates the concept of I brought a machete more. Bringing the Latin style machete, right? And it's so much lighter too, even though it's got more blade. This is really more of a chopper. Yeah, I might do that. Oh, damn it. Okay, so that happened. I just sliced the fucking shit out of this strap, which is why I hate it when they do this with these sheaths. I mean, I need to figure out how do they want me to. I mean, what the fuck? Are you fucking serious? Am I putting it in the wrong goddamn way? No, I'm not. What in the fuck?
O que foi? Não tá encaixando? Foi.
Holy shit. Am I just fucking the shit out of this Kydex sheath or what? Oh my god. Yep, it is me. I'm a fucking idiot. I did do it the wrong way. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh my god. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, so you saw it here, folks. Fucking blooper of the fucking century. Jesus Christ. I sliced the shit. Look at that. I sliced the fucking shit out of that retention strap.
Realmente,
well,
Tramontina,
that
né?
is a sign that I will not be EDCing
Amor.
that at all. And instead, I will be EDCing the Tramontina. So I just want to show you guys. I mentioned this the first time when I did it. This is the Gavilan de Incolma, Colombia. This is a $10 machete from Colombia for $10. This is a $10 machete from Brazil, Tramontina. And the fit and finish on the Tramontina is dramatically better. As you can see, it has a pretty decent grind. This thing has nothing but a huge burr running the length, and it's barely fully ground at the tip. I mean, the sloppiness of this is dramatic on the Gavilan. The plastic on this is significantly better. I mean, the plastic on this, as you can see, those molds are worn out. That's why you get that shitty finish, is because they're not doing a good job with the molds. Look at how clean the finish is on that plastic. That means the mold that they injected the plastic into is in good shape. This means it's in fucking terrible shape, as you can see. So um, I would say you really can't compare. Okay, yeah, here's another example. See, there's supposed to be a hole, and there's nothing but extruded plastic blocking the hole, which is easy enough to chip out. But that goes to show you they have not re-etched or replaced their molds at all. So the only difference is I believe they're using a high carbon steel for this, and I believe this is stainless steel. So this will probably be harder. This will probably not have as good edge retention. But again, especially in wet conditions, you might actually want a stainless. So I'm going to go ahead and EDC the Tramontina at Rachel West. So there we go.
Respeita a Tramontina, viu? Tramontina é clássica.
Respeita.
Okay. Respeita.
Okay, let's see here. What is he saying? That's okay. You can speak English. I don't know what it is. What's BDW mean? Is BDW a disaster? No. BDW stands for Blade Show West. Oh, I think I spelled it wrong. I think I said BDW instead of BSW. Sorry about that. I don't know. That knife looks very bad. Put it in and out, then repeat. How much? Hey, para! The steel is poor quality. You can buy another one. Maybe you can buy another one. Maybe you can buy knives of the cold steel. Yeah. Or buck. Well, buck is so-so, but yeah. Cold steel right here. This is a cold steel. Sorry, I can't flick it. Let's see. Let me try and flip it. Oh, the detent on this is brutal. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just and the liner on this is just rough as hell. I mean, I can show you plenty of other cold steels if you want. I don't have very many buck knives.
Você machucou a mão?
O quê?
Você machucou a mão?
Não. É tal. Como se diz? Tá forte isso.
Ah, tá, sim. Cuidado.
Difícil,
da última vez. A última vez você se cortou com essa faca.
Não.
Lembra? Sim.
Não,
tem foto. Não, foi essa. Foi essa.
Olha,
tem foto. Sim, amor, você posta no seu Instagram. Foi um corte pequeno. Muito.
Era esse.
Também.
Lembra?
Também.
É esse.
Sim,
Quando Danny
lembro.
these knives. When these knives came over to visit me in Hollywood a couple years ago, I cut myself on this. I barely nicked myself. And, I just started bleeding. This fucking thing is so sharp. Cold steel is just utterly brutal. This is the S35VN. This is the Black Talon 2, fully serrated. I got this from Triple E EDC. And, I mean, it is just a gnarly blade. For a long time, this was my kind of first full-blown self-defense dedicated knife. And I EDC'd this whenever I had to carry around significant amounts of cash. I probably still will, too. You need to finger it more and it will break in. God, Marcos, that's too weird. Useless shape of it. Yeah, sharp. This is a crisp blade. This is a ceremonial blade from Indonesia. That's the crisp blade. Primarily for creating very large gaping wounds. So, especially in ancient times, if you were to cut someone with this, there's pretty much 100% fatality because you can't close a wound channel that would be opened up with something this large. This is not really a Chris, but something like that. But this is, I think, Cold Steel's answer to the Spyderco Matriarch. They created the Spyderco Matriarch as a dedicated self-defense knife, and I believe Cold Steel answered with their Black Talon, probably Black Talon 1, but this is the Black Talon 2. So that's, one of my favorite Cold Steels. I mean, I could EDC this too, but I don't know. Maybe should I EDC this or this isn't as special. This is just more special, so I'll probably EDC this. Yeah, probably. My plan is between this, the Mordax. I'm definitely gonna EDC the Mordax. And I have a special plan for it. You'll see if you watch. I'm going to do a special little thing. I'm going to do a name that knife, and I'm going to hand people a closed knife, and they're going to touch it, feel it, flip it, close it, and tell me if they can name it. And the Mordax will be one of them. And I will EDC probably EDC the Orion Solaris because I helped name it. David from Blade Banter will be at the QSP table. So I think I might show him this, and the other, I will probably take the 20.5, especially if I could trade someone this for do they call it the Shark's Foot? I kind of want the Shark's Foot. I like this blade shape way better. I actually don't like the look of the Shark's Foot, but I feel like the Shark's Foot is a little bit more special. And the Shark's Foot exactly 3 inches. This is slightly over 3 inches. Damn, I forget how fidget friendly this is. This is really kind of overtaking everything as my favorite fidget knife. And yeah, that's probably it. I mean, maybe I'll EDC. Nah, that's it. That's all right. I don't need to EDC a million knives. Just 500,000 knives. So let me put this away here. More useful. That Mordax is sweet. Yeah. Maybe should prepper a tier shape one. Will hard to use. When do you want to cut a rope or cut wood stuff? Yeah, when you want to cut. Yeah, or flesh. I mean, I think the idea. This is not for wood. For rope, yes. Pruning, yes. Wood, I don't know. I'm not so sure about wood. Not that you couldn't, but I don't think this is the best shape for wood. This is probably best for cordage, pruning, because I think this comes from like a horticultural use, and definitely for flesh. The reason is that hawkbill, when you're slashing, that allows you maximum reach. So if you have, for example, a point like this, when you're slashing, you lose that extension. Does that make sense? As opposed to like a Warncliffe. I don't have a... Wait, yeah, the swayback is a Warncliffe. Where's my swayback? Yeah, let me show you. So, as you can see, when you're slashing, you see that Warncliffe gives you maximum extension, whereas this, you lose that little bit of extension when you're slashing. This gives you maximum. Likewise, this gives you maximum reach and extension when you're slashing, but plus this will hook and grab. So that's why these old hawkbills, which used to be for pruning plants, became adapted later for tactical use because it maximizes the extension, much like a Warncliffe, but plus it has the added benefit of that's going to hook the flesh and grab and pull it, creating larger wound channels. So that's the physics of extension and slashing when it comes to self-defense applications. So that's why tactical knives look like this and not like this. Let me give you another example. If I could, wait, I don't know where that is right now. Where's my browse, please? Is that in a case? If I could find my silent soldier, is that in a case? Let me think. No, the silent soldier did not come in a case. Where is my silent soldier?
Like escrima. Ah, escrima.
Escrima.
É, Marcos está a dizer aqui.
Ah, sim, escrima, sim. Então, fala com eles, né?
Mas eu vou falar o quê se eu não sei falar inglês?
Ah, você é zumbi, né? Zumbi.
Amor, você.
Como
You
sempre.
not a teach me English. Fuck you.
Nossa.
Tá vendo? Você falou tanto palavrão, fuck, que eu tô...
Found it.
Vai.
Found it. Here is another example. The silent soldier. You see how it has the Warncliffe, you see? So when you're slashing, again, as opposed to having a... or let's even the Mordax, you see? Watch. You see? As you're slashing, you see the Mordax.
Joker.
Watch.
Joker.
So like this. As you're slashing, you see? You see where the Mordax loses that? The silent soldier is going to grab. You see? Look. Let's line up the tips. You see that? As you're slashing, do you see where you get that much more extension as you're slashing down? That is why the Warncliffe and Hawkbill became adapted to self-defense uses because of the extension of the slash.
Amor, me explica. O que você está falando? Comparação.
Entendeu? Físico de extensão quando alguém usa para defesa de corpo, entendeu?
Ah, tá.
Isso tem um pouco mais extensão do arma em comparação com isso, entendeu? Quando eu venho para aqui, olha, isso tem um pouco mais. Só um pouco.
Sim, verdade. Nossa.
Entendeu? You see this? This is a perfect example. As I'm slashing down, you see that slight bit of further extension I get? So that is the demonstration. Didn't realize this was going to turn into a tactical demonstration. Why don't you want over 3 inches? Because 3 inches keeps you within nearly every single legal limit, minus the 2-inch limit when that's relevant. Very helpful shape for Kali and the Philippines martial arts like Eskrima. Correct. You mean the Hawkbill? Is that what you mean? Maybe you should use it. Why not? Okay. So, yeah. Absolutely. So, I won't EDC that. I considered EDCing that, but I won't, which means I'm going to put that quick stud back on the Mordax since I will EDC this one almost for sure. Yeah, the Hawkbill. I mean, I swear to God, this was my first cold steel that made me like them. It's my second cold steel, But my first cold steel was so terrible. I was like, this is just it's terrible as shit. And then I got this one and I was like, oh, I see. The action is drop shutty. It's built like a tank. Incredible tactical application. You know, and then this started my whole cold steel thing, and I'm practically a cold steel fanboy now, to the degree that I even got, you know, one of their kind of shittier knives, even though I knew it was faulty. I knew that this liner lock had a problem, but you know, I really, really, really wanted this because of that crisp blade. I mean, it's just a ludicrous crisp blade. Now, Goondocks, he has the crisp Voyager. That's the only one I'm missing. I have the regular Voyager XL, I think the drop point. I have the Voyager XL Vaquero. I just want that crisp. And for that matter, I might as well get the Voyager XL Tonto. Why the hell not? Right?
Hum.
So, yeah.
Nossa, mas
I'm going to look
perfeita
so ridiculous. I'm
explicação.
going to put this on my belt. I'm going to wear this on my back. I'm going to wear this. I'm going to look
Fashionista.
so friggin' ridiculous. It's going to be hilarious. I'm going to have so much fun. I'll probably strap this to my backpack. It's going to be off the hook. I'm going to look so ridiculous. And then, you know, with this one on my neck.
I want to try the
So
look.
it's going to be off the friggin' hook.
Jimmy
I want
Slash,
Light.
voei.
What do you think about this?
E o
Oh, you want a
ele
Kudu Light?
ganha.
Yeah. I have about 6 of those. The Kudu Light is cool because I would argue the Kudu Light might be the best value for a slip joint knife you can get. It's something like 4.5 inches, like 5 inches or so. It's huge. It's sharp as nuts. I think it's 4116, which is German surgical steel, but you know that's what they make stainless. That's what they make scalpels out of. So, regardless of edge retention, which is not important for a slip joint, it takes a screaming edge, and you know it's like a $7-8 knife. I can't think of any better. I've given that as gifts to numerous people already. I can't think of a higher value knife than the Kudu Light. The Kudu, the regular Kudu, it's the classic ratchet knife. I'll show you.
Very cool. Eu sou brega. Eu sou chique. Sempre brega.
Okay, so as you know, this is the Kudu Light, which is just a regular slip joint with a half stop. Okay? And listen to that snap. You know, it's that old German style turn of the century knife. It is very cool and feel like taking it the steakhouse. This will murder your steak. You should absolutely take this to the steakhouse and then tell us about it, because I mean, wait, how long is this? Let me see. Here we go. It is exactly 4 inches. Okay, I was wrong. So the blade is a little over 4 inches, but the cutting edge is right at 4 inches. So it looks bigger. That's the Kudu Light. Now let me show you the original Kudu. Okay. Now the Kudu is based on the Okapi knife. And watch. 1, 2. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's ratchets. This is in Jamaica, it's called the ratchet knife. And then you pull on that, and then it closes again. This ring is it's just really stiff, and it's slightly impractical. So, and then also some people take this ring and replace it with a little bit of paracord, which I may do as well. But when I first got the Kudu Light, I was sincerely hoping it would also have these multiple stops, because there's something incredibly gratifying about the multiple ratchets on that, which I really like. But other than that, yeah. So the one thing I was thinking is if I can pull this out, I'm thinking about if I could get a grinder and just grind down some of the things so that I can create multiple stops like this one, if you can see. It's got the multiple ratchets, it's got the multiple levels. That's what allows it to have that ratcheting action. So yeah. And these things are, this Zytel is going to be indestructible. I think they call it Grivery, which is FRNGRN. They're all just different names for more or less the same material, which is more or less, indestructible. So Speaking of steak, if you want to see, I got the Rough Rider.
O que você procura agora?
Outra faca para carne.
Ah, tá. Para churrasco. Cortar.
Okay, well, doggone it, I can't find it, unfortunately. I got the Carnivore. I think it's called the Carnivore lever. It's a Rough Rider. It's got one. It's a steak knife. It's a folding Rough Rider steak knife. One plain edge, one serrated edge. I EDC'd it for Thanksgiving. I haven't seen it since. I don't see it right now, unfortunately. This is the other thing I EDC for Thanksgiving. This is the Rough Rider. I forgot, chef's knife, but it's basically a santoku. This I highly recommend. If you want to get this, it's a backlock, and that take that to your steak knife. Now, somebody call the police on you, but I carried in this pouch like that. So, unfortunately, I don't know what the heck happened to my. Was it the Carnivore lever? Is that what it's called? I can't remember. Okay, looks like I've already gone over an hour, which I was not meaning to do. Yeah, I know, isn't it? Dee's Knives gave this to me as a gift. This is the sous chef. I think that's what they call it, the Rough Rider sous chef. And yeah, I mean, it's a folding chef's knife. And remember, the idea of a folding chef knife, believe it or not, is, as far as I know, is not very old. It's very new. If I'm not mistaken, it was very, very recently, like a couple years ago, that Victorinox introduced a folding chef knife. Shortly after, Andy over there at SMKW jumped on it and said, Rough Rider, we're going to make that too. And came out with an even grander version of the folding santoku, which is which they call the sous chef. If I'm not mistaken, that's very novel. I think they've become more common now, but that's literally only in the last couple years. It's a lot like the steel plow, or the iron plow, or whatever they call it. The technology was there, but it took somebody to put it together. It's like They used wooden plows or whatever kind of plows forever. It's like, well, why don't you make the plow out of metal? Again, why don't you make a folding chef's knife? You know, like it's like kitchen knives and pocket knives are in two totally different universes. I think that's probably why, you know. Wow, this is almost flickable. You know, if I lube this up, it might actually be flickable. Yeah, I think I might actually try that. I think I might lube that up and see what I can get. Yeah, it might. Yeah. Danny from D's Knives, channel D's Knives, came by. He's like, "Hey, I got something for you," and he gave this to me. Plus, he gave me this, which I think because he knew I loved it, and he doesn't like it. He tried it out and doesn't like it. First of all, he loves zombie knives. He has expensive zombie knives, and this is the original one-handed. Okay, so you see that ridge that's cut out? Returning veterans from war that were one-armed. These are called one-armed jacks, I think. This is meant to catch on your pocket or your boot, and you go like this. You catch it, and you open it like that. Oops, I guess I can't do it.
Opa.
I'm not really succeeding in doing it, but anyway. It catches like that, and it opens. So this is Zombie Nick. Friends don't let friends don't let friends eat friends. That's what I thought. Friends don't let friends eat friends. And that's Zombie Nick. And it's a backlock. But that's that one-arm jack. This was made for veterans who came back with one arm. That notch there. You're supposed to like put it on the heel, on the heel of your boot or whatever. Okay. He did not like this at all. So, and he knew I was big into it because I had commented on his video like, yo, and I told him that little tidbit, and he was like, oh, that's fascinating. And so he came by, dropped that off, and then he had just done an unboxing of the sous chef, and he offered that to me as well. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to EDC this as well. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to EDC this as well. This is totally ludicrous, I know, but I'm going to do it. I am going to frigging do it. I'm going to be a damn fool, and I'm going to EDC this as well on my wrist. Yeah. How ridiculous is this? And you're like, why'd you pay money for that? That's because one of my students, well, my best friend's husband and son, I tutor her son. It's one of my students. And the dad and I had gifted them knives, and they were throwing them around, and her husband had mentioned, oh, something about throwing knives, and I didn't have any, so I immediately got these. These were like $1 or less, and but the retention is 0, so I'm gonna have to like take them in or something. But I'll probably EDC this as well, because so we haven't done it yet, but we'll play around with those and throw those around. I'm gonna get one of those archery targets too, because I have a crossbow, so I need to string that sucker up and then start practicing my throwing knives. Since these, I have bought proper throwing knives, the Rough Rider ones. I bought 2 sets of the Rough Rider ones. I might buy some more too if it turns out I enjoy throwing knives. It's going to make a lot of racket, so who knows? Maybe my roommate won't be too pleased. But I'm going to EDC this, and then I think maybe, yeah, I think that's it for EDCing any traditionals. Yeah, that's probably it. I could EDC this cheap little Chinese knife. I want to start EDCing this thing, actually. Once again, Hawkbill. You see how that's meant to be a tactical knife, but also good at cutting boxes, Oops. Yeah, I think I will EDC this. I'm gonna leave this out so I can start EDCing it. I gotta figure out how to. As a matter of fact, ninja, yeah. I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut it there. Although doing this has profoundly helped me to come up with some additional ideas on what I'm going to EDC the Day of Blade show, etc. I'm probably going to take a knife roll as well of some of my favorite knives in case people want to see them as well. So yeah, that's it. And yeah, I think I'm going to unbox this. The Defender. Anchor line, tip control. Carabiner releases tension and maximizes utility. So, okay, have a great night, you two. Okay, thanks. Então, fala tchau e boa noite, né?
Boa noite,
Boa
Marquitos. Só dele.
noite.
Good night.
And for anyone watching this in review, hopefully they will. Yeah, hopefully you can comment below on any suggestions on what you think I might EDC. If you think I'm fucking ridiculous for EDCing this, tell me like, please don't. I'm gonna disown you. You know, I'm gonna EDC this though. Fuck yeah, kind of excited about that. I'm gonna be the fucking clown of Blade Show West. I swear to God, what's wrong with me? I mean, for that matter, I think I might even fucking wear these. No, it doesn't have a belt. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that. That would be just too much. Oh yeah, speaking of, I am going to EDC the the pack axe, the Gerber pack axe, because the next night I'm going to have to process some wood at a bonfire reunion for Occupy. So we have the 10-year anniversary of Occupy Wall Street, and I just dropped one of the knives. That's safe.
Ooh, baby, I love you. Ai, tô morrendo. Ooh, baby, I love you. Só sobrou nós na live. Amor.
Okay, so I have this, the Gerber hatchet. This is what they call the. Whoa, that happened. What the hell just happened? The fuck did that thing come from? Oh, okay. Anyway, this is the Gerber
Tô dormindo
hatchet.
já.
It's the exact same size as the Gerber pack axe. The pack axe 2. And it even says Fiskars. That's funny. What's confusing is I also have, maybe that's what's called the pack axe 2. I have the Gerber hatchet that's the exact same size, but that also has a fixed blade inside. And I realized I don't know where the fuck that is.
Amor, já chega. Você se empolgou. be all the way.
Vai, canta.
Eu tô cantando, não sei cantar inglês. Viver e não ter a vergonha de ser feliz, cantar e cantar e cantar. A beleza de ser um eterno aprendiz. Ai, meu Deus, eu sei. Samba, amor. Que viver a vida bem melhor e será. Por isso que eu digo e repito, é bonito e é bonito. Cantei tudo errado. Viver e não ter a vergonha de ser feliz. Pagar um mico na live. O Charles faz isso comigo. Ai, meu Deus, eu sei, eu sei. E ele não tem vergonha de mim, mas eu já nem sei onde enfiar a minha cara. Dentro do teu cu.
Nossa.
Amor, ninguém entende, só nós dois mesmo. Eles podem conhecer tudo, menos a palavra cu. Só se um Ah, esqueci, tem o Paulo.
Sério?
O Paulo, amor, lembra do Paulo?
Ele
Que é de
entrou?
Portugal, mas mora na França?
Sim.
Ele entende.
Sim, ele
Ele,
entende como.
ele entende cu. Sabe o que é, gente? É que eu e Charles amamos um cu. Amamos a palavra cu. Que horror. Eu só que a pessoa tá fazendo ao vivo no YouTube. O que eu mais quero é ser feliz. Morar tranquilamente na favela onde eu nasci. Tchutchá, tchá, tchutchá. E poder me orgulhar. E ter a consciência que o pobre tem seu lugar. Narananá, narananarana. Eu não pedi pra nascer, eu não pedi pra sofrer, nem vou sobrar de vítimas nas circunstâncias. Eu tô colado na vida, eu tô curando a ferida. Às vezes eu me sinto uma mola encolhida. A gente vive junto, a gente se dá bem, não desejamos mal. A próxima live que a gente for fazer, eu vou falar com meu irmão, para ele entrar na live. O meu irmão te segue, no, meu irmão segue seu YouTube, my brother. Aí a próxima live, ele vai estar presente, amor. Ele vai ser super engraçado. Teu cu, teu cunhado.
Okay, so I'm looking for the Gerber hatchet that has the fixed bladed side. And unfortunately, I couldn't find it, so that's kind of what I'm doing now. While she sings and makes jokes, but unfortunately, I'm sure it's in here somewhere. I just unfortunately don't know where. Too bad, too bad, too bad, too bad. Yeah, what a shame. I really major oversight on my part. I don't know what happened to it. Unfortunately, totally lost track of it. Well, let's get more tactical. I'm getting out a lot of my tactical gear though, anyway. So I'm gonna go fully tactical to Blade Show. I'm gonna be so tactical. I'm going to put everyone else to shame for my tacticalness. I really cannot believe I can't find my doggone Gerber hatchet. I don't think it's with my fixed blades.
Caramba, já vai amanhecer.
I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to do more disassembly. I think I might have put it into my. Oh, wait a second. It's in the trunk of my car. That's where it is. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it is. So that's hopefully solves that. Anyway, I just found this, so I'm gonna make sure I wear my survival bandana. I'm gonna take some stainless steel straws because that's gonna be tactical. I gotta open this. I bring my hobo knife. Wait, should I bring my hobo knife? Or should I bring the I'm going to take my tactical chopsticks. And should I bring that, or should I bring the Gerber Devour, if you guys know what that is? Oh, I guess I didn't pull it out after all. Well, here's another one. Maybe I should just open this. Or should I just open this? Yeah. Maybe I should this. Gerber Devour. It's the multi-fork. Anyway.
É um machadinho estranho aí? É machado? Um mini machado?
Não, é faca para cozinhar, né?
Nossa, que faca estranha.
É muito pequeno, né?
É super fofo.
Super fofo, sim. Okay, so I am definitely upping the tactical factor on all this. I'm going to have to put these flex blades away into their new home. Yeah, maybe I'll take the hobo knife instead. Or should I take this? I mean, this is really cool. It comes in like one clam pack. It was like it was almost the same price as just the tri-tip, except it comes with these. So, it was kind of a better deal. Not that I desperately wanted that, but it looks like a lot of fun, and I kind of did want it. So, I splurged. I wanted to get it was the free Kydex tray. Desperately wanted to get. I love free gifts. I'm a sucker for free gifts, and I'm a sucker. I'm just a plain sucker because you really shouldn't do all that. Oh fuck! Did I really? I got the rail mount tether. Why the fuck did I get the rail mount? I don't have a gun. I mean, fuck. All right, let's see. Have I? Paulo, não, aqui, eu não vejo nada. Sério?
Ué? Que foi?
Aonde é Paulo, não, aqui?
Não, amor.
Ah, depois?
Eu tô falando depois, se ele assistir, é claro.
Sim.
Ele segue a gente lá no nosso Instagram.
Então.
Ele manda mensagem. Ele pergunta seu nome. Você viu lá no vídeo do meu aniversário? Ele pergunta, qual é o seu nome?
Sim, eu sou o Charles, né?
Não, mas ele não sabe, você não responde.
Tá. Okay, so I will go ahead and EDC this as. Wait a second. I just remembered this green thing is the carry case or the sheath for these Gerber series, and right. So there you go. So that is going to be an awkward carry. I I suppose you can put a lanyard in there. I don't know how you're supposed to strap this to your pack. So now I'm not so certain anymore whether I'm going to EDC this. And it's heavy as fuck. But I just want to be really tactical, you know? How tactical can you be if you don't have an axe? Especially when you're going to tell people, oh, you shouldn't baton with your knives. Well, then in that case, you need to have a hatchet, right? And that's kind of the thing. It's like people are like, you shouldn't baton with your knife. Well, do you carry a hatchet? 99% of those people who say, you shouldn't, you should use the right job, do not carry around a hatchet. So what the fuck are you supposed to do when mostly you carry around, something like this? And this is a K-bar with 1095 steel with a huge spine. You're telling me you can't baton with that much steel? Look at that.
I like.
Então, eu acho mais ou menos acabou, tá?
Você acha mais ou menos? Acabou
Eu
acabou
não
20 minutos
sei, eu não
atrás.
sei. Eu não sei certo,
Você,
né?
você quer continuar? Continua, vida. Mostra mais das
É,
suas facas. Eu,
não, é super tarde. Então, vai, completar. Tá? Fala tchau. De
tá
novo.
bom.
Ok.
Tchau.
Good night.
Amor,
Bye.
amor,
And
ah,
tá, tchau. Fala
eu quero
tchau.
assistir.
Boa noite.
Tchau. Boa noite, meu povo. Eu quero assistir algumas com você. Até eu
Tá,
dormir, pode?
tá.
Tá bom?